Now they don't know where they are, so they have to follow the lead of the people, and the people start and then they start plotting on their hair, plotting on the little girl's hair, and plotting on their hair, and they tell them all of them they need to get their hair plot. And the lady says, so she's asking how much it's going to cost, the overall cost, and there's like they're avoiding talking about the cost. They're just plotting away. When they were done, the little girl's hair, when the lady asked them what is the price of the little girl's hair, they told us $600. $600. And if anybody was in the TMI chat, you all saw the $600 hairstyle. Okay? These persons talked about it. They said they were led away, like I said, from the market through a corner to a dusty place with wooden benches. And even though they kept asking for the price, they were never told anything until the work was done. And they were not sure how to get away from the place. The people didn't know how to get away from the place. They didn't know how to leave. You understand? They were taken advantage of. In all, for the 3 hairs, they paid almost $1,200. So it's $11.92 or something like that. Something like that. That's what they paid for those 3 hairstyles. But the little girl's hair alone by itself was $600. The woman said this is all of their cruise money. And so they were in a panic because they didn't know what else to do. But look at how we're destroying our tourism industry. Look how we're mashing up our tourism industry. They didn't know who to call for help by there. They didn't where they were. The lady said they weren't sure what to do, and then they know the people can try to attack them for the money. You understand what I'm saying to you? And here's the thing. The lady says, before they got back to the ship, the little girl who had the beads in her hair for the $600 hairstyle, the beads started to drop out and the hair started to unravel before they even made it back to the ship. That's how bad it was. The beads started to unravel, and they gave me a picture. I saw them, and the little girl was really, really, really sad. So I got to interact with them, but it was a very sad thing, and I tried to cheer them up and encourage them to come back to the Bahamas. But how do you fight that? Where these people grift these people of $600, rip them off. $600 for a shabby hairstyle. No hairstyle should cost $600. And the lady actually said, she said, they told her like $200 or even $300, said she didn't mind paying that. She said, but $600, sir? $600? And the hairstyle didn't even last. And you need to see the hairstyle because we had a picture of it in the group, in the TMI WhatsApp group. It was a hot mess. Hot mess. Hot mess. Do you know, for any of you on here, if somebody plait your hair like that and charge you $600, you all will beat them. Anyhow, it is what it is. We're screwing up our tourism industry. When we are doing these things and taking advantage of people. Don't kill the goose that lays the golden egg. Let's move on. So we saw this little this little tidbit on Facebook, and we had to ask the question, who is spreading HIV in North Eleuthera? Who is spreading it?